This is DSN TV, showcasing the ability in disability, proudly brought to you by the PA people.
So welcome to DSN TV, everybody, as well as DSN Radio. Pleasure to have you on board again today. First game today is going to be between FIFH Malmo and Näpäjä. Now we're going to do the team introduction very shortly, and here we go. We'll try and pick up Erky if we can. 2016-17, so there we go. FIFH Malmo from Sweden taking on so Rasmussen is number 4. Fatmir Seramiti, number 5. A lot of the Australian listeners will know him. Anja Christensen, number 6. Niels Posse, number 7. Stefan Garne, who had a great game yesterday, I must admit. Coach Florim Seramiti. So we've got Näpäjä now. Veli Montanen, number 1 for Team Näpäjä. Petri Pozio is number 5. Markus Telemahi, 6. And Mika Honkanen is number 8. And that will be commencing shortly now. I'm going to see whether we've got Troy King online as yet, to see whether we can get him up for the start of this game. So we'll just endeavour to get Troy up as well. But it will be a great game, this one here. So, and look, just to let everybody know that the other games that are coming up today, as I go to get my sheets in front of me, so the next game, so this game is due to commence at 10 o'clock local time. Then at game number 9, which will be at 11:15, is the game between RGC Hansa. They're taking on Sporting de Clube from Portugal. And then at 12:45, the final game in Stage 2 of SEGL for 2016-17 is Old Power taking on FIFH Malmo, which will be an absolute cracker. That'll be a great game. Looking forward to that one in particular. But as I said, now it's going to be looking to see. It looks like we've got. I'm just trying to see. It looks like we may have. We've got FIFH Malmo in the foreground. So FIFH Malmo will be in the foreground. We'll endeavour to see whether we can get Mr. King online. So we'll try and get him up now. We'll see whether he's ready or not. As yet, he was busy cooking. So at this stage, we're proudly brought to you by the PA Pavilion people, and we must have to say a huge thank you, of course, to Old Power, who have done wonders to get. Make sure you've got a coverage of this on Disability Sports Network, where we do showcase the ability in disability. So a huge thank you to Mikko Vitala and also Erky Minala in particular, who have done a lot of work to assist us getting here today. So. And over the weekend, the great supporters of DSN. And don't forget, if you want to get involved and get an event shown or covered, get in touch with us. It's either Tony or Troy at dsn.net.au, or just send it to admin@dsn.net.au or info@dsn.net.au. Either one of those addresses, we'll get back to you. But as I said, the only thing that we ask for in general is we'd like to get some assistance with, obviously, the expenses of us being able to get over there to cover the events, because it's a long way from Australia, and with obviously with the travel expenses, and that makes it a little bit difficult. But where there's a will, there's a way. The ball's almost taken me out here, so almost lost my computer in my lap on that occasion. So I think I need a catcher here out the front, Miko. That's it. So, look, I'm interested to see how Stefan Garne goes in this game. Played very, very well yesterday, and played controlled goal ball, which was great to see, which is wonderful. Now, don't forget, after each game, at halftime, we will be updating the scores on the SEGL Facebook page. So just search Super European Goalball League or SEGL, and you'll be able to get all the results up to date there. So, as well. We'll get them done as quickly as we can. But as I said, it will be a lot of fun. We've got a few minutes until the game kicks off, so about 5 minutes or 6 minutes to go. as I said, I will continue to endeavour to get my fellow director, Troy King, on the Skype line to help us out here. But still, well, actually, as I say that, I think I've got a message in relation to it, a voice text 101. So what I'll do is I'll just go to some music and be back with you in just a couple of minutes. You're on Disability Sports Network, showcasing the ability in disability. So let's go to some music and we'll be back for the start of day 2 very, very shortly. And we'll say goodbye to Adam Brand there as we're about to kick off day 2 action here live from Espoo in Finland. Now, as I say, we do have Näpäjä taking on the team from FIFH Malmo. Now, the FIFH Malmo team are in the foreground, and it looks like we're going to have Rasmussen, number 4, on court, along with, as we're trying to see the other numbers, it looks like, is it 6 or 5 might be there? Petri Posio might be there. Let me just, it could be, Fatmi Seramidi is number 5, and I'd say it'd be Stefan Garn would be my guess. I can see certainly Fatmi there. And I can't see the opposition, but my guess would be it would be Mika Honkanen, along with Ville Montanen, and also on the other wing, I would suggest that it may very well be Petri Posio. But as I said, I'm going by my possible starting lineup. So, and although I've been around goalball for a long time, I don't necessarily know these players as well as I know a lot of players that I deal with, obviously, back home. So, but we'll see how we go. Now, I do know that Troy has just advised me that he will be joining us very shortly. He's currently just waiting for his taxi to arrive. The young fella must be going somewhere, I think, or I'm not sure. But anyway, that's what's happening. So, as now I'm just waiting to see. It looks like Nick Christensen's definitely going towards the bench. So it looks like that it is going to be Fatmir Seramiti. He's certainly there. Rasmussen is there, and also, yeah, I'm not sure. We'll just have to wait and see. I certainly know it's Rasmussen. It's certainly starting. So, and it actually looks like Marcos Talamahi is starting down the far end. I can see the number 6 on court on the right wing at the moment. So now he's easy to pick up, Marcos Talamahi, because of the fact he's bright green shoes. So as you can hear the music blaring in the background with our resident DJ Mikko Vitala alongside of me. So we're looking now. As I said, this tournament here, there's no tosses. The team to the left of table start with the ball in the first half. So we have got Talamahi down the far end, Honkanen, and also actually Honkanen looks like he's on a wing, so I'm just waiting to see here. Maybe a slight change in the lineup here. I can't see who's on the other wing at the moment. So it looks like Niels Posse might be starting. No, certainly not. So it is FIFH Malmo starting with the ball. Ball comes in now to the centre. Picked up here on the right wing. Ball comes in, and it's Fatmir Seramidi goes down the line and blocked out on that occasion. So we do actually have Rasmussen, Fatmir Seramidi, and Garne starting cross-court ball on this occasion, but blocked on that occasion by before it was Rasmussen because of the bouncing ball. I mean, that gap doesn't get through this time. Talamaki is there. But it's now played into the hands of Posio. It's actually Honkanen goes through, almost got through the defence there, but doesn't quite get through on that occasion. Nicely defensive nil the score at the moment. A flat ball, but straight into the centre on that occasion. And that's by Rasmussen who threw that. The ball now in the hands of Talamaki, goes across court. A fumble on that occasion by Garne, but Fatmir Seramidi with the ball. He's going to throw it from the centre. Comes in out, runs out to his left with the discus rapid straight into the centre. It's going to do Honkanen in the world of good. The ball now. passed across to Monson and goes across court. Blocked by Rasmussen. Picks the ball up, walks across, hands the ball to Stefan Garnet. Garnet runs back to his wing with the ball. This bouncing ball. Lost a little bit of power there, lost a little bit of control of the ball. And heard the sigh from the player. Ball in the hands of Talamaki. Goes for the middle, up and over into the back. No, Stefan Garnet comes in nicely and collects that. Good work by Garnet on that occasion. Garnet on the right wing. But lost control of the ball, passed across Rasmussen, went across. So.
Posio, Tihumäki. And center is Posio and Tihumäki.
Thank you. So there you go. So it's Posio in the centre. Thanks, Mikko. There's Mikko Patala helping out here as well, knowing all the players.
Center.
So ball pushed wide on that occasion. Garnet walks across, hands the ball across to Rasmussen. Throws from about 2 metres in, goes to narrow cross-court ball. Ooh, Posio through the gap. Oh, through Posio. So off the feet. So into the back of the net. So 1-0 is the score at the moment. So it's a cross-court ball on this occasion from Montanen. But blocked by Rasmussen. Passes to Saramedi in the centre. Goes across to the right wing. One's back in towards the centre. Hooks back towards the C post. And straight into the gap once again. Through Montanen again. So 2-0. Now they've got to keep targeting that area if they want to continue to succeed. The ball now with Talamaki throws it down the line, but it's blocked on this occasion by Garnet. Blocked out. Garnet now on the right wing. Bouncing ball, aiming for the middle area. Posios there controls the ball. He's going to take the throw himself from the centre. Runs slightly to his right, but Fatmi Saramedi gets across there. Goes to Rasmussen. Rasmussen's just to the left of centre, bouncing ball, aiming for the BC gap. Ball's running loose once again, but blocked out by combination there of Posio and also Montanen. Cross-court ball down the line. Ball's up. Is it going to bounce through? No, good cover there by Garnet and also Rasmussen, but it's ended up picked up by Fatmir Saramedi. Saramedi now. And I've just had a wonderful piece of advice, and I've just watched Mikko do exactly the same thing, which is I'm going to do, and that's actually going to get up and stand on my chair. Or at least get up a bit higher on it this way here. So almost a high ball on that occasion, but into the centre. Fatmir Saramedi does the chasing. Picks the ball up now. Goes to the discus throw from the centre. It's a wild throw and goes out just over the halfway line. So it's a line-out call on that occasion. Ball in the hands of Talamaki. Goes for the gap. Doesn't get through on this occasion. Garnet starting his run off court. Goes across court. Goes down for the big cross court ankle ball, but blocked wide once again. And the line out. The ball now dropped back in. The ball now in there. Talamaki goes down the line, pushes the ball wide. Slow to get back to his mark, Talamaki. He's got to get back a lot quicker than that. Ball now in the hands of Rasmussen. Goes across court, a big cross court ball. But into the left winger down the far end, goes across court. That's another one that missed the mark there as well. So not the greatest. So they've got to keep the ball in play if they wish to succeed. The score is 2-0 early in the first half. There's a bouncing ball on this time from Garnet. Misses the mark, though, pushes the ball wide. So time out in Näpäjä. Yeah, it is. That's what I thought too. It's Mika Honkanen, so it's not Montanen. Yeah, so we've got Posse. We've got Honkanen, Posse, and also Talamaki, which is interesting. And Honkanen starting in the centre, on the right wing instead of the centre, which is a bit what's different, we'll put it that way. So, but as I said, 2-0 in favour of FIFH Malmo at the moment. It's Florence Saramedi, and they're telling his charges what he thinks they should be doing, and what they've got to do is get it, work at a plan and not go from sideline to sideline and everything else. It's fine to drag them out, but target, and I'd be targeting Honkanen. Honkanen's been the weak link in the pay of this tournament, and Honkanen now on the left wing. Garnet sets himself. Saramedi sets himself. Positive throwing from the centre, goes with a flat ball, but straight into Stefan Garnet. Picks it up nicely. Great control there by Garnet. Goes into the centre, a bouncing cross-court ball into Talamaki. Talamaki blocks the ball wide. He's going to take the throw from the right wing. And puts the ball down out straight away. Rasmussen. Off court. Comes in there. Cross court ball. Misses the mark though. Again goes out just in front of the team area. So equipment check on Gustav Rasmussen. So sets himself there. Cross court ball. He's going to have to do some work here, but not a lot because he picks it up and covers it very, very nicely. So with the ball now starting almost off court, a very big bounce, but again misses a target. The second bounce, it's losing a lot of its momentum on that occasion. So this is day 2 action. There's another ball down the line. Rasmussen picks it up, walks across. Garner's going to take the ball. Runs to his wing, starts off court, but Ceremeti finishes up taking it. Hits the ball and blocked out on this occasion. Ball now in the hands of Honkanen. Into the centre. Ceremeti dives with the hands, controls it, lays it off to Garne. Garne on the right wing. Go, puts the ball down out and wide. There's a lot of turn on this ball at the moment. So, ball now. In the hands of Pozio, goes down the centre, but to his left-hand side, which is to Stefan Garne. Garne, about a metre in from the sideline, runs a bit further into the middle and aims to hook it back to the right post, but controlled on this occasion by Pozio. Lays off to Mika Honkanen. Honkanen there with the ball. Goes across court. Hits the middle too much, so it's making it easy for Fatmi Ceremeti. Here's that we've got now. No, that's actually not. Yes. Sorry, Mika.
All the time Malmo try to find the Honkanen. They are drawing all the draws to Honkanen, Malmo.
Yeah, that's it. That's interesting. So there's a cross. Again, aiming at Honkanen. Everything's at Honkanen. So obviously worked out he's a weak link. Now it's actually. I've just to double check something in one moment. There's a high ball. So Salamahi. Now, I just want to double check something here on the play because I may be doing an injustice to Rasmussen, but we'll see. Oh, high ball. And the big high ball at that too. So, now just waiting to, I'll get confirmation in just one moment here as he almost turns around. So we have got Garne and we have got 7. So it's actually Niels Posse who's on, so I do apologise. It wasn't Rasmussen at all, it's Posse who's on the wing. It's a flat ball, straight into the centre and easily picked up by Ceremeti. But as I say, once again, the cardinal sin was done. So it's actually Niels Posse on the left wing, not Rasmussen, so I do apologise. Posse's been getting a lot of work here. Garne goes for a bouncing ball, again aiming at Honkanen on the right wing, but blocked out. Controlled here by Honkanen with the ball now. Skips it a ball across, but Niels Posse gets across. Well, controls the ball to a certain extent. Ball's blocked out. So comes in there with the ball. Right hand throw, a flat ball. Again aiming, almost hit the post, or almost went in, hit the post and went out. So I tell you what, they're targeting Mika Honkanen. They've worked out where it is. Picked up, he's gone across, handed the ball off to Talamaki. Talamaki now on the right wing down the far end. Cross court ball through Fatmi, but into Garne. Garne picks it up, goes back to his right wing. Into the post, sets himself now. Runs slightly towards the centre, bouncing ball, aiming for the gap between Posse and also Honkanen. Patrick Posse going to take the throw now, goes down the line and it's out. Ball dropped back into play. And coming across is Ceremeti. He's going to take it from the right wing. Skipping ball, nice ball. Ooh, long ball. Long ball, Finland. Gee, I tell you what, I don't think there was a lot in that, but well, they've called it, so we'll go with it. We'll trust the judges here. Ceremeti to defend. There's cross court and blocked and into the post. He got there but just pushed it into the post. So score is 1-2 in So timeout FIFH Malmo. So interesting start. And so 4:34 remaining in the first period here. And as I said, 4:34 remaining, 2-1 to FIFH Malmo over Näpäjä. And a game which, well, there's been a lot of outballs. FIFH Malmo are definitely targeting Mika Honkanen. Interesting surprise too from Näpäjä with not playing, FIFH Malmo rather, not playing, or starting with Gustav Rasmussen. Rasmussen not starting this game here, going with Niels Pozzi. Stefan Garno, who's had a great tournament, and Fatmir Siramedi, who's been as reliable as ever, but throwing a penalty on a penalty and then another long ball. But anyway, this time Pozzi goes down the line and blocked out. And well out, so the ball's going to come in on the right wing down the far end. 1-2 with just over 4 minutes remaining in the first half of the first game on day 2 of the SEGL Stage 2. Cross-court ball there for Telemaki, up and into the back of the net, 2-all. Off Siramedi on that occasion. So 2-2. Stefan Garno with the ball on the right wing. Sets himself, thinks about what he's going to do. Comes in now. Goes to the bouncing ball. Again aimed at Honkanen. Controlled, lays it off to Pozio in the centre. Picture Pozio now. Again aiming for Garno. Picks it up, thought about going for the quick return, and then lost the handle. Passes a one bounce pass across to Siramedi in the centre. Fatmir Siramedi now goes in with a flat ball. But picked up. Substitution the player. So Honkanen out and Montanen in, and I think that's a good move. I think Montanen's going to come on and with a bit more power than Honkanen, and I think certainly from what I've seen in this game here, his defence is going to be a bit solider than what Honkanen has been. So, Veli Montanen coming on. And that's a ball in the centre now with Petro Pozio, bouncing ball straight to the centre. Feet come out from Siramedi and also Niels Pozzi blocked the ball. Pozzi throwing from just left of centre. Goes to the bouncing ball, aiming for the gap between Telemaki and also Pozio, but blocked on this occasion by Telemaki. Telemaki bouncing ball off Pozzi and out. Niels Pozzi with the ball now, starting from just off court. Goes in now, goes across court. Nice ball, flat ball. But Montanen now, let's see what Montanen's got. This is his first throw since coming off the bench. There's a flat hard ball straight at Garno. Goes with a quick return that was always going to be on, but well covered by Montanen. Straight down the line, he goes the same thing again and just pushes the ball wide. So Garno walks across, is going to throw from almost the left wing, bouncing ball, aiming at Telemaki, but controlled by Telemaki and also Pozio. Pozio cross-court, Telemaki cross-court ball into Stefan Garno. Walks the ball across, hands it to Pozzi. Niels Pozzi goes back to the left wing. Skipping ball, aiming for the gap between, or trying to get through Montanen, but Montanen solid as a rock on this occasion, just pushes the ball out over the sideline. Starting his run up from well off court, almost a high ball, almost got through the legs there of Stefan Garno to substitution. So Pozio's coming out, and Anja Christensen coming in. So this will be the second time we've seen her, and what I saw of her too, she looked very solid. So, and an interesting move at not having played Rasmussen as yet. So I don't know what the situation there is. Now I did actually have a question. Is there any, and I'll ask, well, I'll find out at halftime. I might ask Oki or Miko, and Troy brought up yesterday, do players have to play a certain amount of time? A great ball on that occasion, and that's so fantastic through Telemaki. So the score is now 3-2 in favour of FIFH Malmo. Pozio throw from the centre. Solid block on this occasion by Anna Christensen. He's now playing on the left wing, aiming for that gap. Doesn't get through on this occasion, but they don't control the ball cleanly. Ball now back in the hands of Telemaki on the wing. Goes with the discus throw down the line on this occasion, but good block there by Anja Christensen, who keeps the ball out. She's got a solid defence on her. Comes in now. Right-handed thrower. Nice power in the ball. Goes across court, aiming for the A post off Montanen and out. Montanen. The left wing down the far end. Balls, but bouncing straight into the centre. Lays it off now to Stefan Garnet. Garnet now with the ball. Comes in, goes towards the centre. Bouncing ball. Is it up and over? No. Was up but controlled in the end. Thrown by Posio. Cross court ball. Off. Oh, and just blocked out on that occasion by Garnet. Fatmas Aramidi goes across, takes the ball from the side. Goes with a powerful throw. Aiming for the AB gap, doesn't get it. Goes with a quick return on this occasion off Fatmir and chases the ball to the sideline. So, line out. And ball down the other end is going to be played down there. So, score is 3-2 in favour of Näpäjä. There's a flat ball aiming at Garnet, but Garnet, equal to the occasion on this occasion, picks the ball up nicely. Comes in now. Skidding flat ball, aiming for that late turn. Almost got it, there's a chance, but just pushed wide there by Telemarki. He's living on the edge as Telemarki goes across court. This occasion off Garnet and out, line out. Ball back in. Passes the ball off to Christensen. Christensen now, about 2 metres in. Goes with the skipping ball, but into the centre, picked up by Posio easily on that occasion. Petri Posio now with the ball. So the flat ball almost getting through Anya Christensen, but good work with the strong legs on that occasion, keeps the ball out. Christensen now, right-handed thrower, goes down the line through, trying to get through Telemarki. This time Telemarki up to the task, picks the ball up nicely. Gets himself set once more, bouncing ball into the centre. Picked up by Seramiti. He's going to take this himself, goes back to the centre, runs out to his left, goes with a bouncing ball to his right. Posio and Montanen are there, and the ball's blocked out. So, solid defence from both sides at the moment. Ball now in the hands of Montanen. Aiming for the gap and straight through the gap, untouched by Fatmir Seramiti and also Stefan Garnet. So, score is 3-3. And the ball went straight through the gap untouched. They hadn't looked vulnerable in that area at all until that one throw. Ball thrown by Garnet, goes down the line, doesn't get through the defence on this occasion of Montanen. Montanen now goes the other side on this occasion. And that is half time. So at half time, the score is 3-3 between Näpäjä and all. So 3-3. So what I'll do is we'll put some music on, and I'll be back with you in a moment for the start of the second half. And welcome back. I do apologise for that. It's 3-3 at half time, and good morning to Jenin and also to Sally, who were in the chat room. Ball now thrown on this occasion by Posio. Blocked on this occasion by Garnet. Stefan Garnet with the ball now. On the right wing down the far end, bouncing cross court ball. Blocked on this occasion by Posio. Telemarki with the ball now on the right wing. Goes with a discus throw. Bouncing ball, but into the middle once again. Seramiti lays ball. And thought about laying it off and didn't take it. Long ball called. So long ball has been called. It was in the back of the net too, so. But again, Fatmir Seramiti throwing a long ball, which has created an issue in the past. Now I think we're going to have Troy King maybe there, so I'll try and get him on. I'll just watch his penalty throw. Defence thrown in front of centre and blocked out well wide on this occasion. So great effort of blocking. So let me just bring Troy into the conversation. And I think we'll get Jenin back on for the last game today if you're available, Jenin. So just having a look to see now. So ball now, bouncing ball, high bounce first off, and it doesn't get through. So let me just double check here. So it's actually Jenin who's sending me a request. So good morning, nice to see you on board, mate, and we will actually get you in for the last game if you're available, and that of course is between Old Power and FIFH Malmo. The ball across court ball, which is blocked out on this occasion by Montanen. 3-3. At the moment there was a chance here. Right hand throw across court ball, stop, no follow throw at all on that occasion. by Montanen. Cross court ball by Garnay. Legs come out from Posio, controls the ball nicely. Interesting that Posio is there, but not anyone else. So now I've got a message from Mr. King, and we'll see whether we can get him in this next ball. Goes down the line, doesn't get through on this occasion. So let's try and see. I think we've got Troy now. This is a cross court ball. It's bounced up in front on this occasion, controlled by Seramedi. So he's going to take throw. Runs to the left of centre. He's in the line, but blocked out by Talamaki. So Marcos Talamahi blocks the ball, and Troy, I'm trying to call you at present, so hopefully you hear it. Goes by Montanen, goes across court, doesn't score. Anya Christensen is there. Good morning, Troy, or good evening.
Good morning.
So next ball into the centre.
We finally meet up.
We do, mate. The ball in the hands of Talamaki. Score is 3-3 at present in this game here. And interesting, there's a quick return on this occasion, controlled by Montanen, and the ball goes out. So it's been an interesting game. First up, Troy. So,
Very good. Yeah, no, I was watching the first half. What was it, 6-all at half time?
3-3.
3-all, sorry, yes.
6 goals. There's a nice ball from Montanen, a flat ball, but controlled on this occasion by Seramedi, and he's going to take the throw from the left to centre down the far end, but blocked out by Montanen. So, and we've seen a couple of penalties. We saw a penalty on a penalty, Troy, and that the ball's passed across to Telemahi. It comes in now, goes with a discus throw of a bouncing ball cross court. They're trying to target, I think, Anna Christensen, but not getting through her either. So quick return on this occasion, thrown from the centre by Posio, doesn't get through. So how are things back in Australia, Troy?
Beautiful, man. No, nice, lovely day. It's what is it? 7:30 here overnight.
Yes. And it's well, there you go. It's about 10:30 in the morning here. And hello to everybody back home. Anyway, the ball now with Anya Christensen goes down the line, blocked. On this occasion, Talamaki goes off court. As going across is Posio to take the throw, aiming at her, but she controls it nicely. Lays the ball off to Fatma Seramedi. Score is still 3-3. Second half, Seramedi throwing from the centre. Bouncing ball once again, but this time Posio gets across. Lays the ball off to Billy Montanen, who's going to throw from just left of centre. Ball, bouncing ball, lost control of that a bit. Managed to just push wide, but it looked like it was going to go out a long way. He's getting some turn on the ball, Troy.
That's good. Is it like a curve you're saying, or slice?
Time out, sorry, Troy.
Are you saying curve or slice?
No, he's actually getting the ball late curve on the ball. It's going down and then it's curving very late. So, and he's getting the ball to turn probably, around about the 6 metre mark down the far end of the court, which is pretty impressive.
Wow. Yes, it is good.
And that's so. Now, I asked you last night, you didn't go to the meeting today, Troy? You decided against it?
No, I had commitments at home today. Yes, no, I got family things to look after at home.
Well, there you go. Anyway, let's still 3-3. Looks like Telemaki's going to take this from the centre. Bounce a little bit straight into the centre once again to finish up. Garnay comes in, takes the ball, goes across to the left wing to take this, goes down the line and just missing the post. Occasion a desperate drive by Talamaki. He was lucky the ball went wide because he wasn't going to get there. Talamaki almost a high ball, but the ball goes forward and blocked out. Garnay with the ball now on the right wing. Oh, a nice bit of turn. But Montanen picks it up nicely, goes with a quick return. Doesn't get through Garnay. Over to Fatma Seramedi, straight through the gap. Goal to Fatma Seramedi, straight through the gap between the BC. Went through untouched, so 4-3 in favour of FIFH Malmo. So, of course, 3-3 at the half. Not sure of the time remaining. Montanen goes across court, but controlled on this occasion by Christensen. Anya Christensen comes in now, bouncing ball. And she's caused a fracture there by Posio, who's playing in the centre. Ball now with Talamaki. Talamaki goes across court into the middle, though, picked up easily by Seramiti, lays it off to Garnet. Garnet on the right wing. Now goes with a flat ball, almost getting through the defences there of Montanen. Posio a little bit slow to move. Montanen on the right wing. He doesn't look fit to me, fully fit. Montanen, he's not following through at all, Troy. He's pretty much standing still.
Do you think it's a leg problem or arm or?
No, I'm not sure. Just watch this one here. He's almost standing in one step afterwards, and that's it. And it's into the back of the net, though. Caused a fracture. Caused a fracture through Seramiti and Garnet. And so, 4-all. So, now, this is an interesting one here. So, Rasmussen's going to come in now, and this will be the difference, I think. Now, was that Garnet who went out, was it? Was that Garnet who went out down there? I think it was Garnet who went out. Yeah, so Garnet went out and Rasmussen's coming in. Yeah, that's what I thought. Stefan Garnet did go out. So we've got Rasmussen coming in. So, and he's going to go into the centre straight away. No ball into the centre, laid off by Posio to Telemahi. Ball straight into the centre, blocked by Rasmussen there. Closed off now to Fatmir Seramiti, who's gone to the right wing. Aiming for that gap to try and get through between Montanen and also Posio, but doesn't. Montanen goes with a quick return, sends it back. Oh, gee, again, I thought almost another high ball by Seramiti. He's almost scooping the ball, and well, we know that those throws are going to be apparently going to be legal soon, which is a ridiculous ruling. Anyway, the ball from Posio is blocked there by Seramiti. Walks across to the left of Sando, goes for the gap. The feet come out from Posio and controls the ball nicely. Lays it off to Talamaki. Marcus Talamaki comes in now. Goes across court, just missed. Oh no, hit the post and in. What a great ball. Beat Seramiti. I thought it was going to go wide, but it's just clipped the post and gone in. Right into the A corner. So I think that brings it up to 5-4, the scoreline. Bouncing ball in excursion. Long ball by Anya Christensen throwing a long ball. She got some decent bounce in it, I must admit. Montanen's going to take the throw from the left wing. Comes in now, goes down the line, and Anya Christensen just a bit late. So 6-4 is the scoreline in favour of Näpäjä now. Over, and it's a timeout being called. So by them. Troy, I tell you what, if you have a look at the bounce, it was called a long ball from Anya Christensen. I tell you what, she got some height in the bounce.
Now, where's she playing?
On the right wing, the left wing down the far end. Sorry, but on the right of screen as we look at it, down the far end. So great bounce in that throw, I must admit. So
I don't think it was actually long.
No, neither do I.
But anyway, it was a big bounce,
Yeah.
but I don't think it was long.
And she's actually acquitted herself really well. And that's,
But I tell you what, the cross-court ball before that going into the post was a nice one.
yeah, from Talamaki, yes. So it's 6-4 the scoreline in favour of Näpäjä. FIFH Malmo with the ball going for that gap. Doesn't get through the legs of Montanen and also Posio on this occasion. Montanen on the left wing with the ball now. Runs out wide, goes down the line once again. This time it's blocked by Fatmir Seramiti. Goes with a quick return, but into the chest there of Montanen. Lays the ball off to Posio. Posio in the centre. Bouncing ball thrown. Long ball called against Posio. So, and I think that one there might have been there too. So it's going to be Seramiti, who has actually thrown his penalties pretty ordinary. Threw a penalty on a penalty, but that's a nice ball. Oh, just went wide. That was a great ball off the post out. It certainly had Posio beaten, but again, failing to get the ball blocked or keep the ball on court in the penalty. Talamaki goes across court, big cross court. This time, getting onto it is Fatmi. Ceremony blocks it out, so the score is still 6-4. Goes with a quick return and blocked out on this occasion by Montanen. So Vili Montanen doing a good job here. Interesting to see he didn't start.
What number is Fatmi?
5. He's playing on the right wing down the far end. Rasmussen in the centre. Christensen now goes with a flat ball. This time it's picked up by Posio and blocks the ball out. All of the controlling the ball seems to have gone out the window now. And I think it's only going to get worse. Telemarki goes to the centre, blocked by Rasmussen. Does the chasing, ball over. Smart move there by Rasmussen to just drop the ball so it actually ran away from the referee. Giving him time to get set. Ball dropped into Montanen on the left wing for Näpäjä. And Näpäjä up 6-4 at present. Montanen with that ball. Blocked by Rasmussen. He's going to take the throw from just right of centre down the far end. And then for that gap, the ball's up and goes forward. Could have gone anywhere. Actually went forward. Ball over on that occasion. So to me, Rasmussen's not throwing enough. He needs to throw more. So Ceremedy with the ball is going to throw this from the centre. Just to the right of centre, finishes up in centre, and when he releases that one, Montanen goes for the quick return. Fatmi Ceremedy gets across there nicely. Idea was right, just the reaction just a little bit slow there by Montanen. And the ball had a bit too much skip in it. The cross-court ball thrown and blocked by Telemarki. Telemarki on the right wing. Comes in about 2 metres from the sideline, runs towards the sideline, goes for the C post and pushes the ball well wide on this occasion. So comfortable position here at the moment for Näpäjä. Christensen goes down the line, blocked by Telemarki. So they don't need to do anything special. The team from Näpäjä again goes down the line, blocked by Christensen. Controls the ball nicely too. No fracture. Goes down the line once again. Oh, great ball. Just out. Coming across is Montanen to take the ball from Telemarki. Throws on that same side. Goes for the BC gap. Doesn't get through on this occasion. Rasmussen picks the ball up. Passes back to Fatmi Ceremedy. Pass that went a little bit astray. Ceremedy now on the left wing. Goes down the line. Blocked by and blocked out by Montanen. The score is 6-4 at present. Montanen with the ball now. We'll get some summations from Troy at the end of this game. I'm sure you're watching it intently, Mr. King.
I am. I'm about 60 seconds behind you, Jim.
Yeah. But yeah, it depends on where you are around the world, because as I said, when we was at Jenin yesterday, it was only about 10 seconds behind. But obviously, it's
and I'm watching off an iPad as well, which buffers a bit.
Oh, well, there you go. So that could be it as well. Anyway, Telemarki now goes across court into the middle. Blocked by Rasmussen. He's going to take the throw from left of centre, off Telemarki and out. Ball dropped in. Telemarki now with the ball. Skips the ball and goes with the flat ball, but turns in towards the BC area, more of a B area, but blocked on this occasion. Ball now in the hands of Christensen, goes for that gap. Posio gets across. He's done well in the centre, actually, Petri Posio. I haven't seen he's more of a winger, I thought. Montanen throws from the centre. It's a fracture, but well controlled there in the end by a combination of Rasmussen and also Christensen. Lays it off to Ceremedy. Ceremedy sends the ball into the centre. Posio thought about the quick throw. Up quickly enough, but didn't throw. Discus throw now, bouncing ball. Big bounce, but blocked by Rasmussen. So time out for FIFH Malmo. We'll see what
I'm seeing a little bit, Tony, while there's a timeout, is I think Sam Eddies has got to move more. He's really concreted to his right wing. He's got to go across and take some water off Anna. The right winger for the team closest to the camera, he was taken off guard. He's done it twice, and he's got more chance of doing it there if he can.
Yeah, would have to agree. So I think we've got about 1 minute 20 to go. Was it, Miko? 1 minute 12? 1 minute 12 to go. So, and they're down by 2 at the moment. The interesting thing is with FIFH Malmo, they're not picking any targets, Roy. They're just going willy-nilly. There's a quick throw down the line on this occasion. Telemarki's there for Näpäjä. Goes a big deep discus. Doesn't score on this occasion though. Now it looks like we've got a change on that. That's Ceramidi who's throwing that one there. Ceramidi's gone across to the other wing. Certainly for the time being. Bouncing ball by Pozio. Oh, and just pushed wide on this occasion. So we've got Christensen on that side, goes straight down the line, or turned in late towards B, but blocked by Montanen. Billy Montanen now, bouncing ball, hoping to catch the bounce, but blocked on this occasion. So, interesting move there. So, Fatma Ceramidi is going out, and coming in is Stefan Garne. So,
and the score is?
The score is still 6-4. 6-4 in
Which
favour
way?
of Näpäjä. Yeah, Näpäjä. So it's only been
that doesn't make much sense to me, taking out one of your highest throwers.
Well, it's interesting. Having said that, Garne's done well, and look, the defence from Christensen has been fine. You can't fault the way she's defending. So,
and I think she scored in the first half too.
Yes, she certainly did. So. And that's the interesting thing. So, but the ball now with Pozio throwing from the centre, bouncing cross-court ball, blocked nicely on that occasion by Christensen. She runs out, goes down the line. Montanen at full stretch gets there and pushes the ball out. So time out Näpäjä. Now there's an interesting call, Troy. Now I'm going to put this to you. The ball was a line out. 5.6 seconds. So there you go. Now why call? Now, to me, it's okay. I mean, it's pretty much irrelevant in this situation, but if you block the ball out and it's a line out, you don't have control of the ball. So you shouldn't be allowed to call a timeout.
Correct.
You don't have control of the ball? Excuse me, I'll let you have your say.
No,
I've just got to change my headset.
You must have control of the ball. But actually, no, you could classify you do, because the ball is going to come back to you. And so your shot clock is still running. If it goes over the 1.5 metre line, then no. But your shot clock is still running, so that means you have control.
No, the ball's straight to the centre and blocked, and that's full time. Well, your shot clock isn't, because it's actually a line out, so the shot clock is stopped. 6-4 win to Näpäjä. So what I'll do is I'm going to post that, and I'll leave it with you for just one moment. Troy?
Yeah, okay, well, that's another interesting game. It was 8-6 in the end, so yeah, a couple of penalties, quite a few penalties actually.
6-4,
long balls and high balls and that.
6-4 was the
Sorry,
final
6-4
score.
was it? Sorry. I knew there was 2 goals in it, so. But yeah, look, there was quite a few penalties and high balls and long balls, and that I'm catching roughly about 6 or 7 through both halves. So, but no, interesting. No, the people that stood out to me, there was Anna and Samides for Malmo. I think, as I said before, I think Samides has got to move around a little bit more. He's got that powerful throw. I think he's definitely had the most powerful out of the 2 teams in that game that I saw. Just got to get his accuracy up.
Yeah,
so
look, I would have to agree with you there.
Sorry, go on, Tony.
No, I would have to agree with you there. I've just finished posting that up. So now, just to let everybody know.
This is DSN TV, showcasing the ability in disability. Proudly brought to you by the PA people.